YouTube, how are we doing? Hope you're all good. I'm absolutely fine, thank you for asking. So I've not vlogged in a while. I don't know if you saw one of the previous ones that I brought my vlogging camera on the photo shoot day, so I've already got it replaced now. 60 quid and they've sent me a brand new one, so I cannot complain with that. It's really good service, so DJI, can't fault you, absolutely mega. So I've had a few health issues, I'd say, for the last couple of weeks. So I've only actually managed to train, I think, once properly. Other than that, I've tried to train, it's just not gone very well. So I was back in the gym yesterday, back in the gym again this morning, and I'm hoping we're back to some normality and we can get back into this gaining phase. But I'm a little bit soft now. I've checked in this morning, checked in with my coach, weight is up, measurements are up a little bit. I do feel a lot softer. It was bound to happen after the photo shoot anyway. Obviously going from the leanest point I was in, I'm not going to get leaner and leaner. So as we are at the minute, I am a little bit softer, so I do go away in just over a week. I'm just pulling back ever so slightly, so I'm actually back to my pre-shoot calories, and that actually it's well welcomed. My expenditure probably hasn't been too high the last few weeks with me not being well, but I feel a lot better now. So back into gym, back to normal with cardio, back to normal with training. A bit of a push for a week, go on holiday, and then come back and then get into the gaining phase. So I've got a call with my coach at some point in the next week as well to put the plan in place for reversing out and actually getting to that gaining phase, which I'm looking forward to. This morning I've got up, I've done my check-ins, I have then just done a little bit of work really. I had apple cider vinegar, so I've started doing I've started having that on the morning, and it's honestly, it's grim. If you've had it before, you know what I'm on about. Apple cider vinegar is vile, but it's really good for digestion. So I've started doing that to obviously help with some health issues that I've been sort of facing. Done a little bit of work, morning coffee, that sort of stuff, and now I'm just heading to the gym. I'm training pull this morning. I'll try and get a bit of that footage, and then I've got some cardio to do after that. Other than that, I think we are good for just a normal day, really. I'll show you what's going on, what foods I'm eating, and then yeah, just come along for the ride. I just thought I'd get back into the vlogging now. I've got my camera back. Hopefully you enjoyed the last video that I didn't vlog. That was the Easter egg video, a really good one. I'll try and link it below if I can work out how to do that. But yeah, really good cause that. I did the Easter egg drop offs, let's call it. So I dropped the Easter eggs off at the 3 causes, and obviously donated the money to the hospice as well. So that was a really good feel factor, and I think it makes you feel good when you put a massive smile on so many people's faces, doesn't it? So yeah, anyway, into the day, let's get to the gym, let's get training, and I'll see you all soon. Okay, so we're in for lat bias pull today. So I'm on a pull down here. If you find that you don't feel your lats in a pull down, it's probably because you're going overhand with your pull down. So as you pull down, your shoulders naturally want to round forwards. So as you can see, I'm going with a neutral grip. So neutral, anything where your hands face each other essentially, because as you stand up there, your hands naturally fall there. That is your neutral grip. So in this position here, it's a lot easier for you to drive your elbows down, keep your chest high into that position. Whereas with an overhand grip, you'll naturally want to pull forwards there, your shoulders round forwards a little bit, and your lats just switch off a little bit more. So, weight's all right there. Chest up nice and tall, you're going to squeeze your way down. As you can see there, my chest stays up really high, and that's just going to allow me to get a nice stretch at the top up here, but also a really good contraction down at the bottom there, rather than me sort of pulling through my shoulders and shrugging the weight down. I'm actually squeezing through my lats, and with that, you want to be making sure that you are squeezing your way down, and sort of imagine dragging it down, rather than yanking it. So if you see that difference there, a lot of shoulder pulling that. We want to make sure we're just dragging it through your lats really, so you want to keep as much. With training, the main idea is put as much tension on the muscle as you can do. You're not trying to be a power lifter really, you're trying to stimulate the muscle, so keep it slow, keep it controlled, keep as much tension on the muscle as you can do, and just drag it into position. And it's the same with, like, let's say a chest press, shoulder press. You don't really sort of like just yanking at the weight and throwing it. You're trying to contract your shoulder, control that weight. Same with the chest press, control that weight out. You're not sort of just pushing the movement and throwing it. You're not like throwing this and yanking it. You make sure you want to control it as much as you possibly can do. support a row next. I'm going to use chalks. I've got the grip of, I think Eva's got a better grip than me, to be fair. In fact, with the way she's pulling, she pulls them on beard and my chin now. I think she has actually got a better grip than me. Anyway, I don't really like recommending chalk because there's always some scruff that just leaves it everywhere. It gets it all over the weights, doesn't wipe it off. So if you are using chalk in any gym, not just this gym, make sure you wipe stuff down, don't be a scruff. So anyway, dumbbells rested down on the bench from here. Reach down, grab it. Then rinse that first rep. So I'm thinking about driving elbows up to my pockets here. I really like chest supported movement because you brace against whatever your obviously chest is against. So it's more stability, so you're stronger and you get a better contraction. But when you pull your body weight into the bench, plus I've got 40 kilo each side here, so obviously 80 kilos. My body weight plus 80 kilos being forced down, it's rough on your chest, it just stops your breathing. Not ideal. Right, last thing I'm going to film today, I've got hammer curls. So always nice to finish this session off some arms, but my arms are small and weak, so I don't need a lot of weight here. So I've got 15s here. I've got doing dual dumbbell hammer curls, so both arms hooked together. Essentially with this, you'll see it butchered a hell of a lot where people just swinging, just rotating from the shoulder. So you'll see a lot of that shoulder coming forward and backwards. Essentially we're trying to get the shoulders as still as we can, keep elbows pinned as much as we can do, and all you're doing is trying to bend and extend your elbow. So from there, dragging up, tense, contract, control down into a stretch, and that's all that's moving. Your elbow joint does the work. Well, your bicep does the work, but the elbow is the only thing that moves. If you start to see your shoulder move, your shoulders take over that movement. Your bicep's not going to get anywhere near as much as it should do. With it, I'm just thinking about contracting from initiating to there, all the way up to the top. Just thinking about tense as hard as I can. I'm already blowing here. Jesus. So like, you don't need a massive amount of weight. You don't like. It's just a small muscle group. All you're doing is trying to contract as hard as you can. Keep it controlled. Keep it slow. If you're swinging, you're probably not going to get as much bicep as you should be doing. And you're probably going to put a lot of pressure on your joints. So like, if you're throwing weights up here, you're going to really put a lot of tension on and sort of stress on your elbow joints, which no one needs that, do they? Right, so that's training all done and dusted, pull done. Feeling all good. So second session I've done in the last week or so, and I actually feel like it was actually a good session as well. So strength wise, not quite where it was pre-shoot, but it's on its way back up again. So we've now got a new cereal. So we've got the Sidemen's new cereal. So the best cereal, that better be the best thing. I was watching a video on them, sort of why they call it the best cereal. It's a really, really good idea, and it's probably something that I wish I'd have capitalised on with the gym raise. So when you Google what is the best cereal, this is obviously going to come up now. So yeah, clever stuff. So now we've got 90 grams of this. So we'll do a bit of a taste test for it, see what it's like. Probably not going to get the true effect really, because I've got a protein on it. So I'll have a protein shake off the top of mine, obviously just to make sure I get the protein take a bit higher. So what we've got here, caramel gold flavour, nice, I like it. Right, 90 grams, see how much that gives us. Quite a fair bit really. Let's take a couple out. I'll go just under 90 grams because I ate one. I know it's a bit picky innit? 90 grams, see what that gives us. There we go. So now it's a case of pouring this protein shake over it. And then this is your best post-workout meal you're going to get. Cereal, protein shake, straight over top of it. If you struggle hitting your protein, this is just an easy one, because obviously you can put as much protein powder as you want in that. I've just got 1 scoop, so in the protein shake alone I've got 20-ish grams of protein, and then whatever's in that, which I can't see it being a lot to be fair. It's just carbs, quick carbs, straight to the muscle post-workout, just to replenish your glycogen stores that you might have depleted during session, but that's that. Let's see how it tastes. Rather than taste test. Again, it's probably not going to be the true effect. I've got vanilla protein over the top of it, so it's not just normal milk dip. But see where we're at. I like it. Vanilla protein shake killed off a bit. It's a bit overpowering vanilla, but you can still taste the caramel. How scruffy. You can still taste the caramel through it, which is really, really nice. And calories wise, they're pretty good actually. So I always get Coke Pops because they're always like lowest in fat, lowest in calories per serving, and you can get a lot of it. And I feel like for 90 grams there's less than Cocoa Pops, but I'd say pretty good. 100 per 30 gram serving, which who the hell has a 30 gram serving? 30 gram serving won't feed a cat. 113 calories per 30 grams, which I think is pretty good. Compare that to like Lion Bar cereal. That's just one off the top of my head that I've tried. It's really nice. That's like a lot less calories, so you get a lot more of that for the calories. It's obviously decent for carbs, very low in fat, decent post-workout meal. So home from the gym now, 2 clients, done a little bit of work, had a chat with one of the trainers as well, bit of a meeting there, which is some exciting time, exciting things to come. And now we're on to the next meal. I don't really class my Cocoa Pops as a meal, but I just have them then, so there we are. First proper meal of the day. I've got 150 grams of oats and I'm buzzing about it. 150 grams of oats, 25 grams of protein, so just short of a scoop of this. Here we've gone for the Perform Red Velvet. Such a good flavour. Probably one of my favourites to be fair, but every time something new comes out, I do actually tend to change my favourite. Literally, I don't think I've had a bad one just yet, so I'm on a mission to try every single Perform protein. If you want Perform protein, get yourself to the Sup Shop in Wakefield or order from the Sup Shop in Wakefield. Best place to get it from. But yeah, I've just on the way home listened to my voice note from my coach. My calories have gone up, which I'm buzzing about. So he's seen my check-in this morning, and he was okay with it. I thought I looked a bit soft, a bit sloppy, but he's gradually put calories up. I think I've got 150 calories extra today. Non-train day calories have gone up as well. So I'm a happy man. So it was meant to be 120 gram of oats. I've thrown in an extra 30 gram of oats, which I'm buzzing about. So I'm going to devour this now and then get some work done and then crack on with the rest of my day. Right, I'm back with a fresh trim. It's Fresh Trim Thursdays and we're in for the next meal. So we've got 200 gram of fat-free yogurt. We've got 15 gram of Perform whey protein. I'm sure Perform are going to be watching my videos by now. Now my subscriptions are going pretty high, aren't they? So I'm sure Perform, you're watching it. If you are, just sponsor me. Just do it. So 15 gram have gone for chocolate and a raspberry, and then I've got some raspberry, but there's not very much in there. I'm running out of my frozen raspberries. A bit of a sorry state really. And then a chocolate. Hold on. And then a chocolate rice cake as well. So let's give you some calories. Let's give you the rundown of it. We've got in this meal 223 calories, not bad at all. So 132 from the fat-free yogurt, only 51 from the protein, just short of 11 gram of protein there, and then the rice cake. So 223, pretty decent meal really. Well, I'd say more of a snack, but definitely gets rid of that sweet tooth craving. But it's just I'm only having it now because I was at the gym a little bit too long, so I'm a meal behind where I should be. Meant to be having this pre-bed, but I'm throwing it in there now, and it'll put me on until my next meal. So we're keeping it simple now, chicken, potatoes and salad. And then I'm just going to throw some of that skinny sauce on it. Lou keeps slagging me off using that skinny sauce, but I'm going for, I think, the barbecue today. I actually do proper like the barbecue one. So I think there's probably like 3 or 4 of them maybe that I think they're alright. There's this chip shop curry, don't sleep on chip shop curry. Then we've got the garlic and herb, that's actually pretty decent as well. But for me, smoky barbecue is the one. I think it goes with everything as well. You want to be getting on board with it. Don't let people sway you away from it. People say it's grim. Her included. but it's nice. Right, so back on the move again, sports massage now. So I've done a decent block of afternoon work, so client work, program updates, sent some programs out. I've just had another call with another guy, join the team, which I'm looking forward to. A lot of people are getting ready for summer at the minute, which is nice. I think people definitely feel it, don't they, about the March, April time. I always find for me, March and April is always like busier, or probably just as busy maybe as January. People are ready to take action for summer, which is so good. It's good to see a flood of results coming through around that summertime. So yeah, just taking on another guy today, so I'll be writing his program tomorrow and getting him sent out ASAP. But now sports massage time. I was feeling a bit battered, beat up and sore from the photo shoot, the prep, the fatigue that was on my body, and then the illness that I've had, and I'm just sort of ready to get twisted up, I suppose. So let's see how this goes, and I'm sure I'll come out feeling a new man. I'm hoping to anyway. Come out feeling a new man, and then back to work again. Okay, so final meal of the day, home from the massage, straight home to burgers, and I've burnt one of my bagels, so I've undercooked one to make it even. It's all about balancing that. So I've got, I think, 200 grams of potatoes and chips, 2 bagel thins, 2 skinny burgers, low-fat cheese, salad, job's good, and last meal of the day, over and done with, and that is a wrap for Thursday.